Good, happy Thursday morning, May 12, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to the morning news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's get started right now with this morning news update. Happy Thursday, everyone. First up, Portsmouth police look for man who vandalized fallen trooper memorial. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tonight, Portsmouth police are looking for the person who vandalized the memorial for fallen state trooper Jesse Cheryl. This surveillance photo is from Monday afternoon around 2. Officers say it shows a man with a ponytail wearing a denim jacket with a black patch on it who drove away in a black hatchback. The memorial for Cheryl is on the Sherburne Road overpass on 95. He was killed last October when his cruiser was hit by a tractor trailer on the highway.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Mount Washington Auto Road to open Saturday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Well, if the weather this weekend just gets too warm, you could escape to cooler temperatures on Mount Washington. The Mount Washington Auto Road is opening on Saturday for the summer season. The first private vehicles will be allowed up at 9 a.m. You can also buy season passes at the launch that day. Remember to check the road status anytime you're headed up to see if there are any weather conditions that you need to be aware of.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Nearly $1 billion settlement reached in Surfside building collapse. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
If you have psoriasis, it's time to see the possibilities with Taltz.
Breaking headline late today, the massive settlement in the collapse of the Surfside condo near Miami. Families of the victims now agreeing to nearly $1 billion to compensate them for their loss in life and property. The judge stunned by the number, what the judge said. You'll remember the collapse nearly 1 year ago. The plaintiffs arguing the building was flawed and construction next door played a part as well. The bodies of 98 people were found beneath the debris. Tonight, reaction from the families now coming in, and here's ABC's Victor Akendo.
Tonight, the surprise billion-dollar settlement for the families and survivors of the Surfside building collapse. The $997 million announcement made today in a Florida courtroom. Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Michael Hansman saying, "I'm speechless. That's incredible news." In a class action lawsuit, the families argued that the poor construction and maintenance of the Champlain Tower South turned catastrophic with the development of a new luxury tower next door. Owners and insurers of that building had consistently denied any responsibility. It's been nearly a year since the tragic collapse that killed 98 people. Last June, as family members searched for loved ones, David spoke with Michael Noriega, who showed him photos of his 92-year-old grandmother, Hilda.
She was the most loving person that I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, she lived for her family, and I'll venture to say that she lives for her family. She was absolutely giving, and she was just the type of person that was the epitome of almost a perfect grandmother. She just loved us very, very, very dearly.
I can see your strength, and I gather your grandmother is partly responsible for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
His grandmother did not survive. Tonight, the Noriega family telling ABC News they are still processing their loss.
Now, this settlement is still pending final approval. The judge says he wants everything finalized by the one-year anniversary. That's on June 24th, with payments made to the victims and the families who once lived here, the site of the Champlain Tower South, by the fall. David?
We'll never forget all those families there on the scene, Victor. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That does it for this edition of your morning news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.